Hey everybody, it's Chris again. I have another book that I'm going to read for you. And when we get done with this, I actually have an activity that I think will be really fun for us to do. So this book is called Violet the Pilot, and it's written by Steve Breen. Violet the Pilot. Everyone in town knew that Violet Van Winkle was a little different. For starters, she and her parents lived in an odd-looking house next to the junkyard her father managed. And while other girls were playing with dolls and tea sets, Violet played with monkey wrenches and needle-nose pliers. Violet was a mechanical genius. By the time she was 2, she could fix almost any broken appliance in the house. By 4, she could take apart the grandfather clock and completely reassemble it. Since she didn't have any friends outside from her dog, Orville, she would spend hours tinkering with things from the yard. Violet's parents were very proud of her, although they weren't very too happy the time she put a lawnmower engine in her cousin's tricycle. Whoa! The older she got, the more interesting Violet's creations became. Around the time she turned 8, she was building elaborate machines from scratch, and not just any old machines. Flying machines. Her parents couldn't believe their eyes when they saw Violet zoom by for the first time. They were a little worried in the beginning, but they quickly saw that she was a pretty good pilot. "Careful not to hit the house," Violet's father would yell. "And put on a sweater," her mother would add. Violet used anything she could find in the junkyard to make her wonderful contraptions. The pogo plane, the slider guider, and the wing-a-majig, to name a few. Violet's engineering was pretty sound. The only real hazards were tall trees, piles of junk in the yard, and bugs in her teeth. Kids at school could see Violet eating lunch alone and make fun of her strange books and greasy coveralls. Cloud and Clyde Mulrooney were especially obnoxious. Then, one day, Violet noticed a poster in the drugstore window. "Air Show, October 20th, it read. "That's only 2 weeks away," Violet thought. "Can kids fly in the show? Is homemade aircraft allowed?" That night, Violet sat in her room thinking about the air show. She knew it would be a good feeling if one of her planes won a prize, and maybe then the kids at school would be nice to her. Violet pictured exactly where she would hang her blue ribbon. She and Orville spent the next few days climbing and combing the junkyard for just the right materials. When they had collected a giant pile of stuff, the building began. One day, the Mulrooney twins happened to pass by. "Look, it's that girl from school," one of them said. "What are you doing there, weirdo?" "I'm building a plane," she told them. The twins exploded in laughter, then mumbled something mean as they walked away. Orville barked at the boys, but Violet just went back to her project. "Take it easy, buddy," she said. "We're too busy to worry about them." Finally, after days of hard work, Violet had finished making her flying machine. She named the magnificent new craft the Hornet. "Wait till the people in the grandstand see me flying this," Violet said to Orville. The test flight was a success. On the day of the big air show, Violet took off, bursting with excitement. Her parents' faces had beamed with pride when they wished her luck, and she thought about that as she flew through the clear autumn sky. She calculated that the trip would take about 20 minutes. She would arrive just in time for the start of the air show. Suddenly, something caught Violet's eyes. In the river below, a group of people were waving frantically. Violet lowered her altitude to get a better look. A troop of Boy Scouts had run into trouble while canoeing. Violet knew she had to help. Fast. It wasn't easy rescuing all the boys, but Violet piloted the Hornet with careful precision. Saving the Scoutmaster from going over the falls was particularly dangerous. Violet dropped the grateful Scouts off at the hospital. Then she checked her watch. 3:30, she said to Orville sadly. We've missed the air show. She turned her plane toward home and sighed. It was a miserable feeling. That evening, Violet had no appetite for dinner. She just went upstairs and sat on her bed. All of a sudden, she heard lots of noise outside the house. She and Orville went to the window and discovered that a crowd of people had gathered. Somebody spotted her. There's Violet! The boy shouted jubilantly. There's our hero! The Van Winkles stepped outside, squinting from all the flashbulbs that were popping. The press, the mayor, the fire, and police chiefs, even kids and teachers from school had all learned of the rescue that day and had come to praise her. Young lady, please accept this Medal of Valor as a token of our gratitude and esteem, said the mayor. And he gave Orville a new collar with a license that read, K9 Hero. From that day on, Violet's parents let her fly whenever she wanted. But her mom still made her wear a sweater. The end. So, here's the activity that I think you all should do. Grab some paper and make a paper airplane. So, we'll get to it here in a second.
Daddy,
Yeah,
look which one I want. I want that one.
Well, we're going to see which one this is, but before we do that, we're going to make this. We're going to make these first. Okay. So, hey everybody.
That's a big one.
It is a big one. We're going to play with that. We're also going to try and make our own. So we just got done reading Violet the Pilot. And so Drew and I thought it would be really, really fun if we would go ahead and make some paper airplanes and do a little experiment. So what you need to do right about now is to go grab some paper. You can use regular 8x11 paper. You can cut up some paper. Just any old paper that you want to grab, and we're going to go and start doing some paper airplanes. And we're going to try and do a couple of different designs so we can see which type of airplane flies the best.
That'll be that one.
You think it's going to be that one?
Yes, it's the biggest.
Because it's the biggest?
And it got more rings than any of them.
And it's got more rings than any of them.
Because those only got one on top, and that one might have one on the top and one and two on the
So do you think that this will fly very good, just like this?
I don't know. That would kind of like, if you just colored that in, like the magic carpet, be like a magic carpet.
It would be. Okay, so this is what we'll do then. We'll set this one aside. We'll see if this flies just like this. And then I'm going to hand you a piece of paper.
Okay.
And I'm going to hand me a piece of paper. And what I want you guys to do is to take your piece of paper the long way, just like this. Okay. And you're going to take the long way and you're going to fold it in half, corner to corner, just like this. Okay, put your finger down, take your finger down, and put a nice big crease in it, just like that. Perfect. Okay, open it back up.
It's like a book.
It's kind of like a book. Yeah.
Story time.
It is kind of story time. This is like Violet the Pilot. All right, so take one of the corners and you're going to take it into the crease that we just made, just like this.
Oh, I know how.
Okay. Not over the crease, just into the crease.
Is it like this?
And then we're going to fold it down. Well, no, you went over the crease, so turn it. Okay. And take it to there.
Okay.
Okay. So into the crease.
Okay.
All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take the other side and you're going to fold it back down, not over, but just to it, just like that.
I can't reach the other one.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Every plane's going to be a little bit different. Okay? Okay. So now it kind of looks like this. Does yours look like this?
Yeah, it looks like a tent to me.
A tent? Okay. So, we can do one of two things. No, we can then fold this back over in half so it looks like this.
Oh, this is gonna be, that looks like a waist card.
Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the paper and we're going to take one of the parts and we're going to fold it down. Somewhere there. Which made no sense. So not all the way down, don't take it all the way down, but a little bit down so it looks just like this. Fold it down. There you can. Fold it back in half. Okay. I'll take one of the wings and fold it down like that. Okay? Now we're going to take this and we're going to flip it over to the other side.
Look at mine.
I see. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to pull it and roll it down so that this edge matches just like that.
Okay.
Can you do that? No, right here. You do it. Just fold this down. Now match up this line right here. No, no, no. Keep going a little bit more. Right there. Now fold it. Make it nice and tight. Okay. Look. Does this look like an airplane?
Mine doesn't.
Does that look like an airplane?
No, it's upside down.
No, that's just right. Okay. Whoa! Okay. All right. Okay. So this is going to be, now hold on a second. We're going to make a couple of different airplanes. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do...
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so set it aside. Just put it over there.
I'm just going to fold it.
Grab, that's fine. That works too. Grab another piece of paper.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to do the first step. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to...
The first step is you fold it like this.
Yeah, just like that.
On my own kid step. I'm not doing the grown-up step.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing the kid step.
You're doing the kid set. We're going to do the grown-up set.
Yeah. You fold it and you move it a little bit out.
Okay.
And then you do that.
All right. So I'm going to do the first step again. So I've just folded it in half. Now this time I'm going to, again, take this down just to the crease that we put in. And fold it. Just like that. We're going to do the opposite side. Bring it down. Fold it down. Now this is where I'm going to do a little bit different. Instead of bringing this in together, I'm going to put another fold into the wing. I'm going to make a different kind of wing. So I'm going to take... Careful, buddy. Yeah, that's what happens when you're not paying attention. So we're going to take this part here, and we're going to fold it down to the middle. So we're going to take this part here, and we'll fold it down here. I know, you all have made many paper airplanes in your day. Drew has not. Okay, so when you get that fold,
look
it'll
at
look
this
like
paper
that.
airplane.
Whoa.
It just turned.
I'm going to rotate it and do the exact same thing. This part down to this crease.
Open that.
Not in my face, please.
Down.
Okay.
Tiny.
So now it looks like this. Well, do you want to follow along? Or do you want to do it yourself? You can do it yourself.
Okay. Now what?
Okay, so open it back up. Take this corner and fold it right down to here. No, just like that. Put a crease in it. Okay, now do this side over. Okay, now we're going to take this part and we're going to roll it right to there. So put a crease. And we're going to do the same on that side. Yes, you can. No, not just like that. Okay. Okay. Now fold it back in half. Just like that. Okay. So it should look like this.
Mine's pretty good.
Okay, but we're not done with this one. We're not going to throw it just like this. We need to give it some wings. So, doesn't matter where, just find... Whoa, what are you doing, kid? Okay. Alright, so then fold it down.
Fold it down? Fold it down. Okay.
So I did it right about there.
Okay, fold it down.
Rotate it. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to match this edge.
Now what?
Hold on.
Fold it.
Just like this. So now we have this design. We have this design. Let's see yours. Okay. Do you want to put a wing in it?
I don't know how.
Do you want to learn? Okay. So let's fold it in half.
Okay.
Take the top part right here. And roll it over and put a crease in it. Somewhere like down in...
Okay.
Oh, okay. You want to do it there?
No.
Okay. Where do you want to do it?
I want to do it like that.
Like that? Okay. Good. Alright, so put the crease in it. Okay, so what we're going to do is roll it over. Oh, you got a paper cut.
And can't see?
No. And we're going to match the wings.
I don't have it like this.
Yeah, I know. Alright, put the crease in it.
Did you get a paper
Look.
cut?
See? Now it looks like mine.
I need to pull mine. Here's
Okay.
my other two.
The other one's over there. Alright. On my face.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a couple of different ones. And then do you want to do a circle one?
Yeah.
A circle one? Okay, so grab another piece of paper. Where are you going? You just want me to do this one?
No, I want to do my other paper.
Okay, well come on back. Alright. So this one's going to be a wee bit different. We're going to take a piece of paper like this, and instead of folding it this way, we're going to fold it lengthwise.
Okay.
And we're going to take it all the way down so that each edge lines up with each edge, and we're going to put a crease in it. Just like that.
Okay.
Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the new edge that we just made, the middle of the paper that's now on this edge. So here, fold it over, this part right here, and we're going to fold it down to about right there.
So
So that there's about an inch down from the bottom. We want it as straight as possible, just like that. Very good, buddy.
I'm just going to
put a crease. So now it's going to look like this. All right, now we're going to do this one more time. We're going to take this new edge that we just made, and we're going to fold it over, and we're going to go down maybe about like right there. So so kind of look like that.
So kind of like this.
Yes. Okay. So now what we're going to do.
But it's not flattening, it goes up.
Well, no, that's all right. So you got it. See?
Should I hold that?
Nope. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper.
It's got one wing.
This is going to be a circle when it gets done. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a paper and kind of put it in between our fingers like this. Okay? And we're going to pull it and kind of roll it around our finger.
Okay, what do I want on my finger? What do I want on my finger?
Or on the hand. We're going to rotate it and start to put a curve in it. See how I'm doing that? Yes, you can. Yeah.
I'm making mine bigger.
There you go. You got it. Okay.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this all the way around and rotate it into a circle. And we're going to take and we're going to fold this end underneath this end so it goes underneath this edge. Just going to fold it around.
I thought we had to use glue.
No. I'm going to take it around just like this. See how I'm doing? That's all right. I'll help you here in a second. We're going to rotate it. And we're going to right about there. Pinch it down. And when you get done, it should look like this. And we're going to set it aside. So again, what we're going to do...
Here are the wings.
There are no wings. This is the wing right here. Do you think it will fly?
See.
Do you think it will fly?
No.
Oh, no? Okay, well we're going to take it outside. Weather allows. We're going to see. So let's do yours real quick. So what we're going to do is, again, we got it here. We're going to rotate this around. Here, you do it. Rotate it around. And fold it underneath that part right there. Can you do that? Show me.
Under the big part?
Nope, under the little part. Like that. So it might be easier to hold it like this and take it around at an angle and just push it in like that. You try.
I did that, but I didn't.
There you go.
No,
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't know what you were doing, so that's why I believed you.
Yeah, I know. Okay, push it in so it's not. So you don't want it right on the edge to edge. You want it so it's overlapping about an inch to 2 inches. So right about there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it in there. And pinch it down and just kind of roll it in our hands and thumbs to get a nice tight circle. And if this doesn't work, this won't stay, that's all right.
Well, I know what the wings are.
No, you just made it. We'll get it back. All right. All right, so if it won't stay like this, you can always go get some clear tape or masking tape or
Okay,
any
I'll
type
go
of tape.
get
So
some
go get
tape.
some tape. Be super fast.
Oh, that's the only way I can get out.
All right.
Bye. Got it.
You got it? Ow.
That's what happened.
Okay. All right, so take some tape.
What
A little bit.
about mine?
Well, we're going to do yours.
Did you take it? I take my own.
Hold on.
Mine.
That's fine.
I take my own.
Okay, right there on the edge. Okay. So you can go with like that way with that Drew did. Or you can take it. You can go right down the seam like this. All right. So that's the first part. See you outside. Hey everybody, say hi, Drew.
Hi, Drew.
We're outside, monkey butt.
He said hi, Drew. So I said hi, Drew.
I did. Okay, so we're outside, and we've made our airplanes. We have the first one, the second one, and the third one. Which one do you think is going to fly the furthest?
Big one.
The big one?
Yeah.
You're probably right. But of the paper airplanes, which one do you think is going to fly the furthest?
Yeah.
You think that one's going to fly? Do you think this one will fly at all?
A little.
A little?
Because I only flew it like across the table.
Okay.
And then it stopped.
Okay, so go ahead and stand up.
Stand
Okay,
up.
yep, stand up. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to pick up the first one. Nope, yep, that one. And I want you to try and, no, hold on. I want you to throw it over to the woods. Ready? Whoa, okay. Do the second one. Nope, the other one. The second one. Okay. And the third one. Okay. Those didn't quite work so good. So, we're going to do this differently. All right, so we're going to do the first one. And we're going to see how far it flies. Just stay right there. Yeah. We're going to try this one. Keep watching me, buddy. And now we're going to try this one. Maybe yours will be better. Try this again. And here's the circle one.
Daddy, I didn't put a paper airplane at your butt, but it didn't hit.
Whoa. Into the next yard. I'd say that flew pretty good.